Yo, what is good? What is going on? Welcome back to another video. I think today's 158. Yes, perfect. So today's day 158 of my NoFap journey. What up though? So yeah, I'm really not gonna keep this long because I do excuse me, because I do want to get to marking up the charts tonight. And I am feeling a little sleepy. Like I slept good. Like I slept way better than I did the other night. Like I legit just passed out. It felt great. But then kind of had like a episode in the middle of the night. Like I don't know what was going on. My stomach was just so I got up and yeah, like this lasted way longer than what I expected. But it was like literally I ended up taking a shit, right? So then I felt all relieved or whatever. So then I go to flush, the toilet backed up. I'm like, fuck. So then I get the plunger. I'm trying to plunge it. Didn't do nothing but just make the water all cloudy. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? So now I'm trying to plunge it, right? And every time I plunged, the water just kept kind of spilling off to the side. I'm like, I'm like freaking out because there's doo-doo water. So then my dumb ass had the bright idea. I said, well, let me put some bleach in it, thinking it'll like clear it out. But no, nigga, it just made it light brown. So now I got this light brown doo-doo water that I'm looking at and I'm trying to plunge it and it's just pushing the water back up at me. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, bro, I was literally trying to unclog this shit for like an hour and was all mad and pissed off because shit was just overflowing everywhere, bro. It was horrible. Then I gave up like halfway through. Then I gave up. I was like, yo, fuck this. I'm going to sleep, right? So I just closed my door, but the bathroom door is right next to the bedroom door. And all I could do was smell shit and bleach. And I'm like, bro, come on, man. So yeah, man, I finally got it fixed. I finally was able to, unclog it. But of course, I was getting frustrated because the water was so cloudy, I couldn't even see where the hole was. And every time I went like this, the water, I'm like, hey, bro. It was horrible. But I cleaned it up. Bathroom looks great. Smells like a nice pool in there, and I was able to sleep for the rest of my night. But that shit took me almost an hour, yo. Like, I was so frustrated. So yeah, so I do feel a little tired, but other than that, I'm doing just fine. I'm doing great. Trying to think. No urges. No urges. Now, there's one thing I've noticed a lot, and I know I've kind of touched on this before, that nobody really kind of speaks on, I've noticed. Or maybe they do, I just haven't found the content. Damn, I don't even have my water, and I'm like clearing my throat like crazy. Damn, hold on. I know they have a bottle of water somewhere, but either way. So yeah, I've noticed being on this journey, like, as you guys know, every day I'm talking about energy. Being mindful of your energy and just your emotions and how you respond to things and being more, in your masculine. But nobody talks about really just how in tune with someone else's energies you become. And this is going all the way to like complete and total strangers. Like it's almost like you become more of an empath to some degree, like you just become very aware of other people's energies and what they're going through, kind of thing. Like it's crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've always been an empath, even ever since I was like small, but just now being on this journey, it's like it's on 1,000. Like again, another situation, talking with a customer over the phone, and she was just also going through something, and it's like I could tell it was deeper than just filing a phone insurance claim, and she just, I don't know, it was like she some people I can tell just want to play victim, right? But like for her, it was just different, and she was just crying, and she ended up saying something about she had some old phones and she sent those in to us too, but there was only 2 specific phones that we needed back because it was for 2 different claims. Man, my hair is looking crazy. I don't give a fuck. So either way, yeah. So it was two specific phones, one for each device. But either way, she was just she was saying that she hopes that by sending in extra phones, we can do her a solid by not charging a non-return fee sort of thing. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, sorry, it's just, I mean, we appreciate you sending them in, but it's like she was so stuck on that. Like, what I got from it was just deep down, she just, whatever she's going through, she truly just wanted to feel like she did something right. And that shit got me, yo. Like, cause like as she was talking, she was like, yeah, I mean, I had some old phones, and I mean, is there anything? I was like, I'm sorry. I said, we still need the main two phones back. So as soon as she was like, yeah, I still have them. She was like, no, I'll send them. She was like, and then she just kind of exhaled, and she said she was just going through a lot. But I can hear her voice, cracking, and she was just like, I was just kind of just hoping, that like you guys would be able to do something, and it just. It broke my heart because, like I said, she didn't have to say what she was going through. I don't need to know what she was going through. I just know that in the moment on the phone, she literally just felt like, well, hopefully if I do this, somebody can appreciate something that I'm doing. And I damn, yo, listen, I've been there. God, I've been there. Where you're just in that moment where you feel like, yo, I'm just not good enough. I'm not. I'm just not good enough. There is nothing that I can do to make someone happy. They're like, I'm just not worth being loved. I'm just not good enough. You feel me? Like, yo, trust me, I've been there, and just I felt that in her. And I said, and I told her, I said, listen, I appreciate you sending in the devices. I said, unfortunately, they won't have an effect on either claim. I said, but at least you do have the two devices that we need. And she was like, yeah, I'm just going through a lot. I said, I know. And I said, and for what it's worth, you're doing a great job. And she got quiet. And then I said, but please, just, I know you don't know me, okay? I said, but please, don't be so hard on yourself. I said, just don't be. We all make mistakes. We all make bad choices. We do right by people. People done wrong by us. I get it. I said, but just don't be so hard on yourself to feel like you deserve more of whatever crap it is that you're going through. Sometimes we have to go through this so we can get to better. And you're almost there. And yo, this lady broke down, yo. Like, she broke the fuck down. I'm talking just crying. And then she was just like, oh my God, what is your name? And I was like, I'm Preston. She was like, Preston, oh my God, I'm never gonna forget you. And I'm like, aw. Like, at that point, I'm sitting there, I'm all got that ball in my throat. I'm all like, I was like, yes, ma'am, it's okay. I said, at the end of the day, we trust me. I know what you're feeling. We've all been there. And then she's like, damn, she's like, you must do this to everybody. And I'm like, not really. I said, usually I'm all types of F-bombs and MFs over the phone. And she cracked up laughing. But, I was glad I was able to, like, make her laugh and stuff. But man, it's like, there was a time, I don't know, it was just, I wouldn't have cared. But it's just, being on this journey, I'm so, I don't know. Like I said, I just feel like I'm even more of an empath because, like, I'm more aware of my own shit, and I'm just so aware of other people's, emotions and feelings as well. And more importantly, I'm like I said before, I'm less afraid to just speak whatever comes to my mind, or comes to my heart, really. I don't like to live here because this is dangerous. Like, I've had more positive experiences when I lived through here, so. And also, too, because I've lived through here for so long, I have to have more intention behind living through here. And so that's part of my daily routine. That's part of my daily exercise. That's why I'm always preaching, hey, show gratitude. Speak to the universe the level of gratitude that you have for the life that you have, for the things that you do have, because that's how you build your heart energy up. You know, like that's how you, excuse me, that's how you get all warm and fuzzy inside. You know, you're just like, oh, okay, damn, I really do feel good. Now, of course, the moment you stop feeling good is because you thought of something, because the head came into play. Oh, there go that bitch again. Yeah, yeah, she fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, there they go again. Yeah, yeah. Because I remember, like the moment you feel like, the moment you find yourself saying, yeah, I remember last time, or this is what they did, you're in your head. Like, you're totally thinking about. But when you're in the present, being grateful, showing gratitude for what you have, you are presently pulling in that energy, and then you have to learn how to hold and carry that with you. You know, and that's what makes for all the beautiful experiences, because you're not in the past, you're not in the future, you're just currently in the present moment, enjoying life for what it is. And then the best part, when you carry that with you, the very people that you're thinking about that get that sort of feeling, watch, they'll suddenly reach out to you, and you'll have all this warm, beautiful energy with you. It changes things. It changes things. I promise you. Having that warm, beautiful, positive energy, and even if you present that energy and you feel like you didn't quite get, you know, a certain response that you're looking for, but again, we're not looking for responses. Okay, we don't have expectations on certain responses and outcomes, but of course, naturally, we're going to think along those lines because that's how we've always lived, right? But when it happens, they're not going to know how to deal with it. They're like, huh, what the fuck? But you were just being your best self in the moment, because this is how you're choosing to live. You're not dwelling on what you don't have and why somebody don't love you and all this other shit, because you love you. You love you, and you're learning to live through your heart. You stay far less out of this. When you're in your heart, you're much calmer. You're far more grounded. You know, like when you're at your lower self, you're too busy in your head. You know, too busy thinking of, oh, well, I don't like how this person said something, so I'm gonna do this to them, and I'm gonna do that. All that ego shit. Yeah, that's all up here. But when you live through here, it's almost like you can see. I mean, you can literally see through the bullshit, right? Like you can now see in the moment. Like I said, it's almost like these little snapshots that are taken, but it's like you can see the energy and the vibration that someone is living at. And like I said, you almost immediately feel sorry for them. Like, damn, that's sad that this is how you're living. But it's okay, because it doesn't affect me. And even if they want it to affect you, it won't. And they sit and just like they can't do shit. They can't do a damn thing about it. But yes, I've noticed very much so being on this journey, like just as in tune as I am with my own feelings and emotions and energies, I receive other people's shit almost immediately. And it's just nice when you can be there and provide support, especially for a total stranger. You know, and I think in that regard it's far more impactful or genuine, because there's no bias to it. And like I said, she didn't have to pour her heart out, but I knew that I struck something deep in her. You know, which she'll never forget. You know, and I'm blessed to have given her that experience today, because who knows what life would have led her to, or what she would have thought would have been her next step. You know, for all I know, she could have ended her life today. Man, that's shit. Okay, wasn't expecting that. All right, and damn, whew, that hit me really hard. Okay, so yeah, I'm grateful, very, very grateful. So yeah, I'm gonna end it at that, because I'm like emotional as fuck, but it's okay. It's okay. Like, this is all just from the heart. It is what it is. But yeah, so I need to go hit the charts. I definitely need to drink water. I'm so mad I didn't bring a bottle of water with I have bottles of water everywhere. I got a case, a 40-pack over there. I got 2 gallons over here. Shit, I think I want two more gallons in the car. Shit, I gotta go get those out. But yeah, man. So tomorrow's day 159. I'm excited. And yeah, we'll do it again tomorrow, alright? I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Remember, gratitude. Okay? Please. And I mean that. Show gratitude. Get that warm, fuzzy feeling back in your heart and take that heart energy out there into the world. But protect it. You know, don't be so quick just to hand it out to people. But they can still see it from a distance. All right? Either way, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. We'll do it again tomorrow, all right? Peace.